All right. What's going on, freshman seminar, folks? This is Mr. Rose coming with you once again to introduce you to somebody new here. And this is Miss Jordan, and I'm just going to allow her to introduce herself. So, Miss Jordan, tell us what you do here in the building.
So I am the Arts and Communication Academy principal and the Business and Entrepreneurship Academy principal. So I'm overseeing those once you're in 10th grade. If you're choosing to be in that academy, I would be your support for those academies.
Okay, great. So if I'm an arts and comm or a business and entrepreneurship person, you're kind of our big support person, our principal for one of those academies.
That's correct.
Okay, and then how do we get in contact with you?
So I think the best way for students, I'm in the first floor hub. So I'm right across the hall from Mr. Rose. If you're in the first floor hub area, you can email me. I'm always on my email, the response. That probably would be the quickest way. sjordan@shakopee.k12.mn.us. That would be a great way to get a hold of me, giving me a phone call. My number is 952-496-5163. Or popping in and letting me know. I'm kind of all over the place with my schedule from day to day, but if you're popping in and if I'm not available, Miss Charter at the front desk would be able to help get you scheduled up so we could meet with whatever you're needing.
So it sounds like you really try to make yourself available for students and be accessible. And
very much. And if I don't know the answer, if I don't have the correct the answer to be able to get you, or I know that there's a better person to answer a question for you, and I'm pretty resourceful, and I know a lot of good people around the building that could help get you where to the right spots. So
there we go. That's awesome. Okay, so tell us a little bit. I want to see if we can go back to memory lane for a little bit. So what was Miss Jordan like as a ninth grader, or even just as a high schooler in general?
As a ninth grader or high schooler, I was quieter. I think I was just starting to figure out kind of who I was and what I wanted to do. Very involved with sports. Basketball was a dream of mine, and I knew I wanted to go far with that. And so I was already kind of deep into the working out and doing all the things I need to do to be able to compete on that academics and the sports world. I wasn't really the person to search out teachers when I needed help, but I had a lot of resources of friends. And so if I needed something to get clarification on, I would talk to them. Probably would be my first point of access, which is not always the best thing, but it was a place where I went for resources. My mom was actually a teacher in the school that I went to for high school. And so I kind of already had an in a little bit, knowing the school and knowing a lot of teachers, just because I had been kind of around the building growing up. But I was a good student, did well in school, and I'm a learner. I love to learn, and I wanted to be in the classes to get that information. So, yeah, I guess that would be me in a nutshell.
Okay, so you really were one that was into academics. You were into athletics. You had I didn't realize your mom actually taught at the school that you worked in.
Yeah,
I'm sure that was an interesting thing.
Always different, but if I ever needed money or needed to talk with her about helping me out with something, she was always down the hall. I knew I could find her, so that was good.
Oh.
Bad side that everyone already knew my name before I walked in the building, and so I had to have a certain I had to make sure that I was minding my P's and Q's for sure.
There you go. And for all of you freshman seminar students who have staff members parents in the building, there you go. You got somebody you can relate with. So then, last thing for you before we take off, what's one piece of advice that you could give to our freshmen coming in to be successful high schoolers here at Shakopee High School?
Great question. And I think if I was going to be myself to go back into this ninth grade in high school, especially during COVID right now, I would say going back and asking questions. No, there's no stupid question. Not everyone knows anything all the time. And so asking questions, getting some clarification, talking to your teachers, and they may not be the same for everyone. Like some people might choose to be right in the middle of a class and asking questions. Other people might choose to be, emailing a teacher or doing something through Google Meet. But asking questions, getting clarification, and not waiting till it's too late to not be behind the eight ball. So just being actively involved, and I think that the second part of that would be to ask questions so you take control of your own situation. So this is your life, is your future. This is your next 4 years. And how you choose to get engaged and ask the questions and take control on yourself, the better you'll be serviced not only through these next 4 years, but also leaving our doors in whatever that next steps will be for you.
All right, Miss Jordan dropping knowledge.
All right.
So future business entrepreneurship students, future arts comm students, this is your person. Lots of wisdom here, so feel free to reach out, connect. Miss Jordan, appreciate you taking some time for us to get to know you.
I appreciate all of you, and know that the First Floor Hub, we've got you if you need something to just get some support and whatever that may be. We're here for you.
Awesome.
Thank you.